Oh, I think the gifts are right at the top.
They are, but I don't know how to look their sale here too.
Yeah, but hit view gifts.
Yeah.
It's a beehive backpack. A beehive backpack. Backpack, backpack,
Oh man,
backpack.
we missed. What's a coin shelf? We missed all the first ones. That's
Did
sad.
you click one of them though? No, you can still get it.
Oh,
I think they just unlock an order is all.
what's with all the coins?
Well, coins are what you would normally spend. The little Minecraft coins. But it looks like they're all discounted 100%.
Marketplace Creator Tycoon. I don't know what that means.
That's a full on map. You should accept that. As well as the star pendant. Free. We always like free.
That was quick. Man, I could whore myself all up with all these coins. How am I not dressed up in my...
In your. In your. What?
one of my Darth Vader things?
I don't know. That kind of shit's always fucked up.
Oh, look, I am dressed in minion overalls.
Oh my goodness.
How cute am I?
Suck ya.
So cute.
Suck ya.
Minion goggles. Tadpole shoes. Oh, frog leg gloves. That's kind of stupid.
Be played shirt. Skirt.
Midnight sheath. I wonder if that's supposed to be sexy.
I mean, look at the curves on those boxes.
Right.
What ain't sexy about that?
Well, check it out. It's got cold shoulders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right?
Womp womp. Womp womp womp.
If I need to be a minion or not. What do you think about that, Robert? Do I need to be a minion? Probably not. I think I'm fine. Except I can't find my... There we go, my already skins I have.
Not I claimed, but
It's funny I'm taking so long to look because um I'm just gonna have not army. What is that? Armor
we
all
have an
over
army.
myself. Yep, I'm gonna have an army all over myself anyway.
Amy's army.
Should have an army. Let's see. Who do I want to be today?
Who do I want to be today with you? Who do I want to see when I look out the window?
Am I making you crazy?
What?
Am I making you crazy?
What do you mean?
God damn it. Because I haven't logged in yet.
Oh, I don't care.
What are we gonna do
The
today?
marketplace is there for you.
What are we gonna do today, though?
What do you mean?
we have planned? What do we have planned?
Well, I wasn't aware that I had to also make a plan.
Yeah.
Why? What? Why do I have to make a plan?
Well, why do I?
Nobody has to make a plan. You just hop in and just do shit.
It seems like we were gonna go look for something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. There was something we were gonna go looking for.
This Wii. Oh my god, you are like super short now. What?
Like my own self.
What skin is that?
I'll show you.
Just shift click. Okay.
See? I'm a Jawa.
Jawa?
Aren't I cute, like a little baby?
Oh yeah. You're a baby, alright.
Hey. You said that like you meant it.
Say all things with meaning.
Okay, let's check on these suckers. There's too many yellows. 2, 3, holy shit, there's 4 yellows. We gotta plop up one of them. 2 of them, actually. Let them go. Do I have any buckets? Yes, I do. It just makes me feel so bad, but
That's okay.
the way things go.
Oh my goodness, yes. You right, girl.
Just stop right now.
Bees. Bees.
Okay, so I need a yellow. Oh, I almost had one, but he went too fast. He or she. I think the yellows know I'm onto them. Bucket of adult gold. Bucket of adult gold. There we go.
I have lots of bees up here. This farmer
we?
better not quit working one day because he's gonna get stung. Got my bee minions up there keeping him working.
Oh, you've got them. You've got a ton of bees up in the field, is what you said.
Yeah, and the carrot portioned.
Well, let's take a look at these.
It's funny because your legs still make the same stride as if you were normal height. So, like, you have this gait that is, twice the length of your body.
That's awesome.
Where does this stairwell go anyway?
What?
Oh, I remember now.
I feel like we're missing a frog.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking missing frogs, I think.
Okay, there's one green. But they won't stay still. So I can't find the other green. I straight up think we're missing a green frog.
Nah. Where's he gonna go? Out for cigarettes and not come back?
2 whites, 1 green. Are you over here?
Yeah.
Did you see 2 green ones?
The one in the water.
Well, 1 is not 2.
That does check out.
So we are missing a green one, aren't we?
He's probably in there somewhere. Maybe one despawned. You know what we do about that?
What?
Walk away.
Go get another green one?
Nah, we don't do that shit.
Why not?
'Cause what's the fun in that?
What's the
No,
fun in
no,
what?
no, 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 no. I'm getting another frog. That ain't no fun. Which one was the green one? Was that the cold or the hot?
I think cold.
Ugh, that's the worst one.
Um, Minecraft frogs. Everything you need to know.
I think it is, because I think the white is the one I did in the desert.
God damn it. I hate articles that are so...
Are you reading articles?
I'm trying to find out if it's...
Minecraft Wiki, homie.
Well...
This ain't the newspaper, we don't read articles.
Gold is green.
Ugh.
What we gotta do, turn around and give them all names so they don't despawn.
I don't know, there's only a small chance they despawn anyway. Let me see which one of these rejects I can get name tags from. Ooh. Maybe nobody yet? No, that can't. Maybe I haven't traded that far yet.
That's strange.
So, let's get us one of
Jeez, I thought I
these.
walked right past a creeper. It wasn't a creeper, but I thought it was.
Huh. Alright, well, pick the guy that's furthest along, which is probably Soap Touch. No? Looting? No? Efficiency? Efficiency. Nope, he's just gonna give a clock. Right? How about...
Just odd to me. Just crazy odd.
He's just another book.
Ooh, here's a big slime. On the outside.
Just another book. He's not the guy that's... Oh, it's definitely the clerics that do... Or not cleric. The book guys that do name tags.
Librarians? Or is that what clerics are? Is the what I would consider?
No, cleric is the guy you sell rotted flesh to. I misspoke that one. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky with these. Try another one here. How about you, Mr. Mending? Sell a compass, though. At some point, you need to build a library, though.
Hey.
For books.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Or even just a room, storage room, but
Of all books.
I'm just kind of building up chests in here. Silk touch.
Building up chests where?
Right now in the enchanting room. Looting. Looting. Mending. Oh wait, we already have mending in a different chest.
Where the heck went? It's crazy. Not in there. That's dumb.
Do 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 do. And when we do it, we'll do single chests, but have a chest for each book.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the smart way to do it.
Okie dokie.
You're too expensive there, Bill.
You didn't like my system I had before. I think
System
what
you
you're
had
saying
before.
at the other place in the per library.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean, I think you're probably right.
There's a lot of different books,
Yeah.
and we can
And
set single chests right next to each other. Oh, maybe I'm not going far. Oh, there's one more level past that. That's why I'm not seeing it. Okay, so how about you, Mr. Silk Touch? Nope, too expensive. Someone cheaper. Sell me some glass, mister. There's name tags. Okay, so how many frogs are in there?
I don't know about the orange ones because I'm not counting them. But 2 white, 1 green. Theoretically, 2 plus orange ones. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I got her. Hey, Richie! Welcome back to the stream. Let's do that here. Yeah. Glass. How we doing tonight, Richie? Coming to hang out for a little bit?
Cotton picking ladder at?
Oh, I got rid of the ladder and the cow thing.
No, you didn't. I see it. I was just on the wrong thing. Nice try, though.
It's been funny though.
I advise you not to try it, though.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Yep.
I'll wait till you jump in there and then pull the fucking ladder out. And then just stand there and look at you.
Yeah. You would, too.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's how I roll.
That's abusive.
So, the kind of funny I was listening to today, they were talking about some IGN work. This is one of the old podcasts.
Yep.
And turns out during the first like year that Nick was at IGN,
Uh-huh. Oh, god
um,
damn it.
he uh they were doing some sort of thing with Ice Cube,
Oh, yeah.
and so he got to meet Ice Cube and everything.
Oh, how wonderful.
Like IGN was doing something with Ice Cube.
Uh-huh.
That's all. That's end of story.
Get your butt out of the way. God damn. There we go. Oh, my goodness.
Alright, your name is Frog. And your name? Frog. Frog.
No,
Frog.
give them cute
Frog.
names.
Frog.
No. Give them cute names.
Frog. And Frog. Frog. Where's Mr. Green guy?
I'm telling you right now.
Frog.
Please give them cute names.
Oh, but I think you should have been in here naming them.
Well, I think you should have given me the opportunity.
I think this is going to be way cuter. Oh, you don't even get to see their name. It doesn't show up when you look through the glass. That sucks.
My goodness, we have slimes.
I was hoping to have like 13 named Frog jumping inside the glass, but I guess it doesn't work like that. Okay. To see.
There's some little bees that are out.
Make one of trash.
Maybe they'd like to make some little bees. I know. Do you smell the flowers?
Folks, she's lost it. Tripwire hook. How do you make a
Two are
tripwire
the
hook?
only ones? Well, that's
Iron
not
stick
right.
plank. Iron stick plank.
Well, I guess that's all we have tonight.
Alright,
pretty
that's the end
sad.
of the stream, guys. She called it.
No, I was talking to the bees.
Oh. What'd they say back?
Nothing really. They're pretty shy.
Fuckers. You know, you give them a cage to live in, and they're just ungrateful.
They don't have a cage to live in. They're free to roam.
Oh, I know, because I keep finding them in the nether.
Well, those are the dumb ones. Now we have a box for fish. Do we? I know we must have a bone marrow.
Bone marrow.
Box. The box for bone marrow.
Bone marrow.
What do you call it?
Bone meal? I think you've got the bone meal put in with the flowers.
Yep, you're right. Thank you.
Cutting down some trees, getting me some lumber.
Uh-oh. Why do we have a waiting room?
In case you gotta wait for stuff. So, 100% certified safe waiting room.
Did you make that?
Yeah. For when I Like if I want the iron farm to run or something like that, you just walk on in there and
Oh,
close the door. Then you don't have to block yourself in.
when
Or
you
like
want to
if you gotta go
cheat the
pee.
system. Oh, see, that I can understand.
Oh, that you're okay with.
Well, yeah, because when you gotta go pee, you can't help it.
That's right. You heard it here first, folks.
Ruh-roh-roh-roh.
That is a microphone issue.
Okay.
I think this cable's going bad.
Yeah. So where is this library going to be? Is it going to be down by your people?
Well, okay. Quite honestly, if it somehow works out, it'd be nice to have it near the enchanting room. Because otherwise you gotta go down to the library, get the books, and then still go to the enchanting room.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
I do.
Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be, like, right next to it. But even just, like, somewhere closer than where the traders are.
Is
'Cause
it?
that's a pretty long walk to go get a book to then throw onto something, you know?
Yeah. Well, I've got two choices for you. I can make it right next to the enchanting room, right in this area.
Okay.
Or I can make it in this area that I've already kind of cleared.
Okay. Was that gonna be used for something else?
Um, no, but I don't want to also, I kind of don't want to like,
I'm listening.
I know, I'm just thinking about how I could do it. I mean, I guess I could put the chest around. I like the environment of this room. Do you know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Trying to keep
Yeah.
the nature part of it intact.
Yeah, because it is so pretty.
Well, put it in the wall then in the other spot.
That's going to be a water situation, I betcha.
Okay, well then put it on the other side.
Oh, that's not going to be enough room.
No, 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 no. Like, that way.
In the waterfall?
Well, no, just build a platform outside that gate. And you figure there's single chests. Say you go 3 tall, you really only need probably, you know, well, it'd be a 3x3 area, so you'd want the room, you know, 1 block bigger than that around. Put the chests around the outside. Probably be plenty. I'm just spitballing numbers here. I don't actually know, but I mean, it's got to be pretty close. You know, or it can be.
No, I'm thinking. I'm just thinking what would I prefer?
Well, I was gonna say, even if you wanted to put it on that second floor that Kenny built. You know, take a corner of that, or come off of that, off of one of the corners, and put it in the wall, or, you know, I don't know.
I just think it would be more convenient to have it right by the.
Well, and that was why I originally said that, because it would be way more convenient.
But I kind of like the idea of building out on a glass platform here and having glass walls.
There you go.
But I'm pretty sure when I fall, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
What? That's not how what works.
Well, it's not a long enough fall. It's mainly water below you, and even if you do somehow manage to thwart all Minecraft physics and die, all your stuff will be right there. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 bam.
Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have an odd number.
Correct. So, guesstimating size, 3x3 area. So you'd want a 5x5 minimum.
That's what I did 5. You
5.
think I should do 7?
I mean, it doesn't need to be huge. Maybe do 7 and then stack your walls on the 7th. Now, are you doing clear glass?
Yeah. Because I want it to be natural, like you can look down. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean?
Uh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, what are you doing?
Hmm?
I thought you wanted me to do this.
Yeah, I'm just getting the base down. Visualize it here. 3, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna fit. Oh, look at that.
Right into the waterfall.
Really dark behind that waterfall.
Is it? It'd be really cool if we could get behind it and put torches or, what do you call those things? Lanterns behind it. So let's see. I'm gonna make it. What do I do over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. And unless I have to because of the waterfall, I'm not gonna put a roof on it.
As long as you don't come out anymore, the waterfall won't be an issue.
3, 4, 5. Did that work for 5? Is that 5 high, Robert? Oh, you're doing something.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're standing on 4. There's 5. Perfect.
Should have done it over there. That would have made more sense.
Done what over where?
Oh, the wall.
Ba-da-da-down.
There again. Not too smart.
Iron stick and a plank. What?
Nothing. Nope, don't do that. Okay.
Two and 32. Way more than enough. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn it. Okay. So now we just got to get some books. I want to make sure this doesn't screw up the whole pretty waterfall thing. Kinda it does, but... Now, where are you? Are you with your people?
No, give me just a second. I'm harvesting some trees here. And then we'll place the chests that I have in my inventory for it. And then I'll go down where the people are and have you make a sign to put on the chest.
So I'm gonna need a lot of signs.
Yeah, I would just make.
Well, here's 16 and 16 already made.
That's probably enough right there.
Good. I bet I made those by accident.
No, I think there were ones I made for nether paths. I just haven't used them yet.
I love that Kenny put no girls allowed on here, but I'm a girl.
You're a mom.
So I gave up all of my girl rights.
No, you did that when you moved to America.
Well, I didn't move to America. I was kind of forced here.
Just like most of the other people. Alright, that was the last tree. Let me pick this shit up off the ground here. Ain't gonna get me, Mr. Drowned. Too fast. Like Luda once said, I'm too fast, too furious. Too fast for y'all, mate.
God.
What'd you say? I'm super
I said,
cool.
oh my god.
That's what I thought I heard. Robert, you're amazing.
Oh my god.
You want a towel to sit on?
No, the zombie said, ugh.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're making that up, but...
I'm watching a golem burn up. How come the water doesn't stop him from burning up?
It's because of how tall they are. So the water does try to stop it, but their head is continually in the lava. So it just continues to cycle into fire.
There's another one.
Yeah, it's been running nonstop now. It works really well.
Wasn't that a lovely thing?
Yeah,
That's gotta make you happy.
yeah, it does, because I mean, it ended up being stupid what was wrong with it, but... Alright, this
Had to
is
do with the
gonna
bed
be-
numbers, didn't it?
Correct. After all the looking for golems and trying to spawn proof and all that shit, it ended up just being the number of beds. I added, I think it was like 3 more beds or something dumb like that, and that ended up being the key. And it's because there were villagers still over at the breeder that I had made that were taking over some of those beds. So all the people in the trading hall weren't getting a bed. It's just a dumb mechanic. But it works, so. Jungle leaves. And my hoe at some point. Alright. So,
I should check in here just a second. Okay.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna place these
I-
chests. Oh, I think this is gonna be way big. Now that I think, well, you know what we can do? We could always just shorten it too, and that would help with the waterfall look.
Well, I just didn't know how many books we were going to end up with.
Well, I don't either, but I looking at this now, and just thinking in my head like roughly how many books there are. I think that we may have overdone it.
I think it'll be fine.
So the trick for doing this, to keep them single, even though they're right next to each other, is you alternate between a trap chest and a regular chest, because those won't connect.
What is a trap chest?
A trap chest is, it's a chest combined with a hook, sorry, not a hook, a tripwire.
Okay.
And when you open the chest, it doesn't do anything, but as soon as you close the chest, it activates a redstone signal, which then you can send to, you know, a piece of TNT or a lamp or whatever. Or like in our other world, remember the lava trash can? The way I had it set up is I used a trap chest, that so that you could put items in, but nothing would leave the chest until you closed it and that redstone activated. That way you didn't accidentally, like, say, you know, put a pickaxe in and have your pickaxe fall out into the lava. Like, as long as you didn't close the chest, you had a chance to get your stuff out. But a trap chest, oops, see, that was the wrong chest. A trap chest will not connect to a regular chest.
Okay.
So that's how you can get them singles. And if you look at them real close, you can tell by the little buckle. A regular chest has like a black ring around the buckle, and a trap chest is a red around the buckle. Or like a reddish color. And that's to signify the redstone around the buckle. Okay, so 4, 8,
Oh, yep, I see it.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I think 22 is going to be a lot for right now.
So now where did you go?
You ran right by me.
That.
Yeah, I'm standing right at the chest. You booked it past me and headed up towards the... I'm guessing the inventory? I don't really know where you're heading actually, but...
What are you doing?
Taking the extra levels off to... so you can still see the waterfall. Head over by your frogs and see... Does it still
See
look...
what?
Does it still look bad?
No, I don't think it looked before. It looked bad before. It just didn't have like quite the effect that I had planned.
Oh. Let's see here. You know what we could do?
Will you tell me before you just do it?
Yeah, I'm just picking up this glass. Is we could drop it down. Like, say, have the floor of it be here. So you would drop down 2 steps. And then it doesn't look like it's just floating quite as much.
I want the effect of the floating.
Oh, you do want that.
Yep, I do like that.
Okay, so what part's not working then?
Well, nothing really. It's just,
Oh, well then I solved it.
you know what I'd really like to do, even though that's not, it wouldn't be even, is to put the chests on the sides so you could, like, look over here.
Oh,
Do you
and
know
not
what I
have
mean?
any to the front?
Yeah, have them up here,
Okay.
but not necessarily back there, so that you could, like, have a look.
Well, let's see here. Oops.
You could put them right here in the front.
In the front. You
Like
gotta,
right
you gotta.
here.
Oh, you mean just one more space out?
Like you could take them, the 3 from there, and put 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, well there's 6 over here.
Well,
This is
I
why I'm
know.
confused about your
We'd
numbers
have.
here.
I. I mean, we could put them on top too if we needed to. But I just like the idea of being, you know, like it's like a view thing.
Okay.
You can look down. You can look over the waterfall. You can look over here. I mean, libraries do that kind of thing. And you could stack them up on top of here too. I mean, that doesn't bother me. I had
Let's
figured
let's
it.
see let's see how many we actually need here. Let's start with what we got.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
I had figured there would be 3. That's why I made them 5 high. So, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, let's see what we got. Um, so I'm gonna go down there, and I'll give you the name of the things. You already made signs, right?
I have signs,
Okay.
your signs. Um, can you tell me them alphabetically?
Yes.
Is that a big fat no?
No, I can. Just gonna have to give me a little second to look at them. Let's see. So probably Aqua Affinities first. Okay, first one, Aqua Affinity.
Hang on just a second. Aqua Affinity. Is it 2 words?
Yes.
Okay. Man, these signs are gonna. I don't even know if they're gonna fit.
What do you mean?
They're like the signs are so much bigger than the.
No, it's one per block. Okay, so I yes. B.
Drive me crazy. I'm gonna just smack you.
B. Bane of Arthropods.
Bane of Arthropods. ARTH.
You got it.
Okay.
Blast
Damn it.
protection. Efficiency.
Nope, that's not right. E.
Yeah, it is.
Is that right? That looks not right.
You got it. I before E except after C. I
Why
learned
is
that
that?
from an educator.
Not me. Okay.
So we got Feather, Frost, Fortune, there's any other E's. Okay, so feather falling. Fortune. Frostwalker. I'm double checking the people that I leveled up because they get another book trade. Okay, those guys I can't see. Okay, so done with F. Looting. Wait, no, sorry. We'd have infinity. Then it looks like looting. Done with those three guys entirely. What was the last one I gave you? Looting?
Looting.
Okay. So then mending. Multi-shot. They put it as one word in the game. I don't know if it is actually supposed to be one name.
That's okay.
To me, it looks wrong. Okay, so multi-shot. Piercing.
Is it IE or EI? No, it's
Uh,
IE.
IE. Sarais with a like. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna check out that Minecraft tonight. See. Okay, restoration. Sharpness. We're done with all of you. Okay, and then Silk Touch. That's what I got.
That's it so far?
Yeah, so basically from there it's just going to be whatever their second book trade is, which some of them are just repeats. But those are all the main ones that I've got down here. Okay, so then take all these books that I've been hoarding in here.
Maybe 4. I think three's plenty. Yeah, that's good. So then what I need... Do you have any item frames made?
There's like 5 maybe. There's a few in there. I've kind of been
Did
using
you
them up though.
did you put them like in the
They're
wood?
just in the leather box.
Yeah.
Then what I'm gonna do is there's a few books still that are like multi books. They're ones that I had got like early on,
Shit. Yeah.
and I'm gonna leave those in the miscellaneous chest.
Oh, you want a
Do you
miscellaneous
still have
chest?
any? Well, over in the enchanting room. Do you have any frames still?
Any signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in here.
Okay. Gotcha.
So what do you want it to say? Oh, you got it? Do you have a piece of glass on you?
I do not. Put them all away.
Now, do you have any empty books that just look like a book and I can use it for this item frame?
Not on me. But there should be some in the enchanting room. In one of the chests.
How would I know that they're empty?
Not those. I think in this chest. Yeah, this bottom right. Look in the bottom left of that chest.
Thank you. Do you want me to grab those mending books and put them in this box?
Yeah, I'm just moving everything right now. Now, if I were to take either a shroom light or a glowstone, and switch it out with, say, this piece of glass, would that ruin what you got going on?
Yes.
Okay.
I would prefer to have 1 lantern, 2 lanterns.
Okay, even better. You want to take care of that?
Yes. Do we have lanterns?
Yeah, they are in the magma cream box, I believe.
Yep. You have a good memory.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome with that.
You're very, very humble too.
Yep. Wouldn't you know it?
How do we have a corner, but we don't have a corner over here?
What's that?
Oh no, it's the same. I thought I fucked it up, but I didn't. Things. Why do you have 2 sharpnesses?
I'm moving the signs 2 spots because I found 2 books that I need to have a spot for.
Oh, okay.
Power. I don't have traders for them, but they're individual books that at some point I will have traders for. Dang it.
Where that frog could have gone?
My guess is similar to the old villager bug. It probably despawned.
That's just wild to me. And of course it had to be one of the ones we only had 2 of. It didn't have to be one of these orange ones.
Right. But that was that to me feels similar to the old bug that they finally got rid of for villagers that would just randomly disappear. Remember when we kept losing the mending villager that we had in
Yep.
our other world? Alright, look at the sea. Perfect. This book can be unenchanted. This one can be unenchanted. Those I would like to keep. Alright. So now...
Why is there a piece of stone right here?
It's a stone. Oh, that's from when I climbed up. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I just didn't break it.
I just didn't know if there's something why it needed to be there.
Chest. Trap chest. Signs. Yet another tropical fish. Okay, so now I need to finish letting these trees despawn.
Oh no.
Get your bow
Robert.
up. Shoot your bow. Shoot it.
Ooh,
Why didn't
I
you
did
shoot
shoot
it?
it. I
You gotta
did
shoot
shoot
again.
it.
Shoot faster.
God damn it.
Doom, 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 doom. Huh. At least you only hit those. Those ones were empty.
Wait.
You just need your item frame and book up on your sign. Okay, so he came from this way, probably all this dark area. Right there.
Well, I am grateful that he didn't take out all this glass.
You seem to be missing some fence right here.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
And one piece of glass.
I'll see. No, I don't have any in my inventory. And I don't have any fence in my inventory. Did you get a piece of glass?
Nope, I'm putting away the other things that he blew up. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there's... Okay.
Hmm?
Nothing, I just had a mind fart for a second.
That's
Okay.
what that smell is.
Yep. There, that's better. I don't know why we have to have the fence 3 high.
Kenny had made it 3 high to try and help with the slimes early on. Because I don't think I explained very well about the slime chunks.
Oh. At first I thought it was working. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, the parts that they keep spawning in are typically inside the fence anyway. So I mean, really the only thing we can do is narrow down where those chunks are and then carpet them.
Okay.
Or do lower slabs. But honestly, with them being just slimes, it's almost just as easy just to kill them. Forgot my saplings. Saplings, saplings. This one. Ooh. Oh, you're there. Okay. So I need spruce, oak, Doom 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 doom. A doom 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 doom. Three, four. You know what, Mr. and Mr. Zombie?
Don't you get out, frog.
3, 4.
I only have one of those.
Can't touch me, creeper. Too fast.
Is there another creeper down here?
No, I'm up top.
Okay.
Torching up some of this area where I always grow trees. Right now, it is Mob Central.
Why is it dark?
Oh yeah, it's nighttime.
Do you want me to sleep?
No, because it's easier to tell where I need the torches.
Oh, okay.
That way I don't have to use so many. Telling you, you can't fuck with me, boy. Too fast. Hey, Jody, how we doing tonight? Or maybe just Yodi? Sorry, that's a tough one for me. Yeah.
You struggle quite a bit, don't you, Robert?
With names? Fuck yeah. I could say my name. Most of the time, completely correct.
Most of the time.
Huh. Tell you what I don't struggle with, though. Bam! 360. Mobs are scared now.
Was that right?
Oh, yeah. Like, yo,
They're
this
running off.
This fucker's a killer.
We gotta figure out something to do with all this honey.
Eat it.
Eat it then.
You eat it.
You eat it.
You first.
I have to watch my girlish figure since I'm only like 3 feet tall. There's a bunch of you behind me. I didn't even realize.
Now, what does it mostly consist of? Is it mostly honeycombs or is it jars of honey?
I have some of both.
Because the jars of honey can turn into honey blocks and store them in a chest. Those become useful for building a little bit later.
Four of my extra axolotls that I put back here are all hanging out together.
Oh yeah?
Yep, they're down in the water together.
Are you down below?
No, not yet. See,
Oh.
look.
Oh yeah. I was just curious if Kenny's worked on his little castle or not.
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't seen him all week, so I don't know. I don't know what he's been doing.
Probably working his butt off.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dude, this little waterfall was how I fell down there the last time.
He's got a ladder.
I know. Like I know now. I'm not sure I knew or that his ladder was done last time.
It was, because then he made fun of us for the ladder being so difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, I'm just waiting on some trees to grow. Planting some potatoes. And Tammy is...
I keep hearing a slime behind me.
She's searching for the slime that may or may not exist. So she's doing Tammy things.
Did he always have this around the top of the ladder?
Yes. And that was so that when you start down the ladder, it puts you in the right spot so that you just automatically go down the ladder and don't fall off it. So basically you go in that hole and then you just let it happen.
Do I have to go frontwards or backwards?
Nope. Just walk into the hole.
Just walk into the hole?
Yep. You gotta walk into the hole though.
I know, I'm just not getting it.
WASD, strafe in. Just walk into the hole. There you go. And then just let it happen.
Oh, no, something's getting me and I'm just getting out. What the fuck? Oh, it was a big giant slime. Now I'm stuck behind this thing. God damn you, Kenny, and your fences.
I have admin privileges. I can just boot him from the world.
I'm just trying to figure out where is the gate.
There might not be one. Because
Doesn't look like...
I don't think you're supposed to be on that side of the fence. Just use a block and jump. Okay, or break the fence down.
There's one piece of fence.
Yeah, I think you lost the other one to the water. You're standing on the block you're trying to do it in.
Well,
Okay, so it probably fell into the water stream behind you, so follow the water stream. Look to the left. Oh, there it is, directly ahead of you. No, well, not anymore. Now it is. Kind of to your left. Directly ahead.
Oh, I see it.
Bone meal your
Not
life.
there.
Oh my god, Tammy.
But
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either. That's the problem.
You're tearing Kenny's stuff up over there. Fucker's throwing a trident at me. Boy, don't let me catch you on
If I
dry
had
land.
one, if I had one, I'd probably throw it at you too.
Yeah, take that, bitch.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. You don't want none of this smoke? Ah.
Oh, good.
Fall again.
No. I just have 187 slimes I'm fighting.
Oh. You'll be fine.
Till I die down here.
And it's a good thing your things won't be very far. Right?
I know, then you won't have to go very far to help me.
Yep. Alright, well, let me stop you right there, killer.
Well, you know, you probably will. I just killed a fish. God damn it!
You fall again?
No fucking slimes.
Yeah, they're all over down there, Tammy. It'll be
It's
fine.
like mosquitoes. Well, I came down here to do some business.
That's what you're doing. Business.
Well, this is not the business I came down here for.
These are not the droids that you're looking for?
Correct. Oh my god.
You fall again?
No, it's another slime.
Oh. Yeah, they're all over down there.
Ah, another one too. If I get a breather, I'm going back upstairs. This is not worth it to me.
Why are you down there again? You were checking on the
I
castle?
I was down here for one thing to check on the castle, and for a second thing to get some fish.
Gotcha.
But I'm not doing that. I don't even know how to get to his... Oh, there's the fence.
Well, unless he worked more on it, like the ladder drops right into where his castle is. Or going to be.
How do you get up there?
The ladder.
No, up to where you get on the ladder. There has to be an up place.
Has to be an up place.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
Fall again.
I fell off the thing.
Fell off the thing.
The
The
ladder.
fence?
I fell off the ladder. I'm waiting for my health to get up there a little bit just in case I fall off it again. This was just a poor idea from the beginning.
What was?
Coming down here.
Why?
Because it's been a nightmare.
I think it's been alright.
Look up and stay. Oh no.
No, not in
Okay.
your inventory, Tammy. It's not a good time to inventory.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall,
You're panic
fall.
button pressing, Tammy. Stop it.
don't fall. What did you say?
I said you're panic button pressing. You're gonna end up making yourself fall.
Well, I can't help it.
Just do it.
Oh, Robert, you're so cute.
Like Nike said, just fucking do it.
It's not what they said, and
They should have. It would have sold better. They wouldn't be like the least selling shoe ever. You gotta add that emphasis on there.
There'd be less fish up here when you would think they would spawn up here because that's where we spend most of our time. No answer?
I don't have the answer to that one. That is what I like to call a mystery.
Nope. So you don't have bees up here in your wheat farm?
No, because the wheat farm, I wasn't really worried about. If you go up one level, you can peek through the gate, preferably without opening the gate. Although they're not going to be out right now, probably.
Yeah, they are.
It's the middle of the
Man,
night.
you have tons of bees up here.
Here's why they're not inside, though.
Why is
Interesting.
it nighttime?
Yeah, it's dark as fuck out here. Interesting.
We have got plenty of them out here just pollinating their little asses off.
Nice.
Farmers are just tending to everything.
Yep. I've done pretty well with my carrot farm guy.
Yep. Those are for making babies, or what are they for?
No, at this point, those are just for trading.
Oh, okay.
I've got three farmers at the trading hall that take carrots. So it's just a good way to get
Oh.
emeralds, basically.
Yeah.
And I don't have to do anything to get it.
Gotcha.
It's what I like to call delegation. It's a new thing that I've created.
Oh, is that it? You've created it?
Mm-hmm.
How clever you are.
You're telling me.
still night outside?
That would be correct. It's currently about midnight, actually.
So eventually it will be daytime.
I mean, that is kind of how the cycle works.
I know, but I feel like the nights in Minecraft last forever.
Nope. 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off.
No, I think it's much longer.
Oh, right. That's what I meant to say.
I know you did. That's why I had to correct you.
And none of those birch ones dropped. A sapling.
Thought you didn't want birch anyway.
I was trying to just gather up the different lumbers. Means I'm gonna have to find a birch tree again. That sucks. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, missed him again. Missed him again. Got him. First
What
shot.
did you get?
Phantoms.
Oh,
Hiya! Got him. Oh, that one didn't drop anything. Leo with a follow. Welcome to the crew. Yeah. Also throwing out a like. Love it, love it. Come on, mystery. Nope, missed him again. Let's go drop this stuff off. Figure out where I remember fucking birch trees at. Alright, I guess Tammy's gonna take a break. Ba-da-da-da. So, we need... Do, 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 do.
Okay, I'm back.
She's back, folks. She's back.
Did you find some birch saplings?
We only had the one, and I used it to grow the tree that didn't drop one.
That sucks.
That's how it goes.
Sorry that happened to you.
I'll survive. Alright. Item frame.
Good Lord, thank heaven. Finally daytime. I can go on my quest.
Make a bamboo chest. Bamboo. 12
Across
bamboo.
the street, across the, not the street, the river, that's not really a, jungle, is it?
Huh?
Across the river from us, is that still a jungle? Doesn't really look it.
I'm not sure what you mean, sweetie.
Okay, it's alright. Great, now it's raining.
You do that. Ba, 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 ba. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time I go on my quest, there's something happens that stops it.
Oh, did you fall again?
It's just raining.
What's that matter?
There aren't very many birds out when it's raining.
There's one right here.
Here.
Right? Well, you're really far away now, but right here where I'm standing.
In the rain, there's a bird.
Right?
That
I'm literally standing on top of it.
it's a chicken.
Oh, well, you didn't signify what kind of bird.
It's a tropical bird I'm looking for.
Oh.
I have chickens.
And they come out in the rain too, though. Just so you know.
I think you're full of bananas.
It's fine. Dun, dun,
I think they got the memo that you're a bird killer.
It's good. Hate them filthy fucking things.
Well, luckily you don't have to clean up after them because this is Minecraft.
I love that, like, you're gonna tell me it's just Minecraft. Dun, 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 dun.
The birds go when it rains. Sure, these birds just despawn. So is this down here where the bird was? Is that where you're growing your trees?
Say that again?
Down there where you were trying to trick me with the bird? Is that where you're growing your trees?
No, across the way.
Oh.
Straight ahead from wherever you're talking about.
The hell kind of tree is that?
One that I've half destroyed. Adrian Martinez with a like. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the look.
So, what is this?
We're working on your tracking.
Was that right?
It's training. Keep me in your view at all times.
You're gonna make me good, is that it?
We'll see.
Keep you in your view
Making you
at all
better.
times. You're not.
Alright, so now let's see where the nearest birch forest is. Oh, why did that? Well, that sucked.
Yeah. What happened?
Well, for whatever reason, Chrome opened up on my main monitor instead of my side monitor. So that was cool. Alright, looking for a biome. Bedrock, overworld, perfect. Looking for 80179. We are looking for a birch forest. About a 600. That's probably the closest. $600. Okay.
Can I come with you?
I don't care. I gotta go grab some more food. Doom, 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 doom. What's up, Mr. Big Slime? You want some of this? Do you? Do you want some of this? Do you want some of this? Aww. Should only use Kung Fu for good.
Do you want some more cooked beef?
No, I don't eat that.
You don't eat that?
Nope.
What do you eat then?
I only eat golden carrots.
Why are you a vegetarian all of a sudden?
No, I eat gold. That's metaltarian. I'm too good for that beef, that pleb food.
Well, that's nice.
The plebeians.
So kind.
What?
Hey.
Huh?
When are we leaving?
Probably never now. How about that?
Why?
You want to be mean to me? We'll stay here forever.
No one's being mean to you, Robert.
You're hurting my feelings.
Well, if you had some, then I would believe it.
That's fair. Let's go! Where are you going?
Trying to figure out where your ass went.
Lindo with a like. Welcome to the Minecraft stream. Lindo says, hey, I'm new. Well, we're glad to have you. It might be nighttime. It is nighttime.
Do you have a bed?
I'm sleeping in a bed.
No, do you have a bed to take with you?
Oh, maybe.
Serious?
What? I always have one on me. Just a lot of times don't choose to use it. Too good for sleeping like that. I like to rough it. Alright, let's see. We don't need the hoe right now. We do have a YouTube channel. It is under the same name, PSX Informant. But I'm going to warn you, the only thing that really goes on there is our past live streams. Most of what we do is just live here on Facebook. But you can find us under PSX Informant on all the things. Doom, 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 doom. We're on a quest for the birch.
I thought you said bird.
I ain't fucking bringing no bird back.
If I find one, I am.
I hope you can find your way right back.
You'll bring me back with you.
Should collect bamboo too.
Why?
We'll get birch first.
Why should we collect bamboo too?
Because it's useful. It's a resource. We should have all the resource. Because we all bleed the same now.
Please don't.
What?
Oh, I thought you were gonna make me listen to some Independence Day song.
No. It's a song that's playing right now on the stream. It's actually a pretty good song. I don't think you would like it very much though, because even though the song part's good, the beat is kind of a techno style beat.
Oh.
And you're kind of a hater of that, so.
Oh. Yes, I am.
Looks like we've been over here before.
Gives me a headache.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Crafting table. Alright. And this is where we set sail there, pirate. Off we go.
Hey!
Whee! I thought you had a boat. I thought you were gonna follow.
Yep, that's what I was
we
gonna
all
do.
bleed the same. It's weird though, because it's like a modern rock beat, but then with like a techno undertone. It's a very interesting song.
Interesting.
Like who is it? Kid Rock. Kind of reminds me of like Kid Rock mixed with like some techno. I think we also need to go this way. Let me double check these coordinates here. 13 and 2, yeah, so kind of...
There's a bird.
Oh, here, I'll tame it. I got my axe. Ready?
Do not! There's another one.
We'll get him on the way back, though, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I had no intentions of doing it
And then I'll
right now.
take you a completely different direction. Still with me back there, WASD? Ooh, that's a cave. That's a big cave. Let's not go that direction.
Still in there.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. There it is.
What?
Birch Forest.
Found it already?
Yeah. I knew we were heading right for it. Whoa, big crevasse. Here we go. The skirt's around it.
So how many of these trees do you want?
Well, I'd like a few of the trees, like a couple stacks of the lumber. And then as they start to despawn, I would like to get like maybe 12 of the saplings.
Okay.
And then I could just grow them back at home at that point. And then I'll probably grab some leaves. And then I probably won't even have to farm them for a while, actually. I could probably gather it all right here. And oak wood. Not too worried about the saplings because I've got a million oak saplings. But oak wood.
Did you find some oak wood? Is that why you said that?
Yeah, there's just a couple spread out
Okay.
over here.
Oh, here's some saplings. There's a sapling.
Okay. Set this down right here. We all look the same now.
So far I have 14 saplings.
Plenty. Although, I mean, if we end up gathering more, that's fine. But I just wanted to make sure to have enough. This turns out the one did not turn into another.
Oh, they're just dropping.
They do be dropping. The do 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 do. Mm mm mm. Do 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 do.
I have 30 birch saplings for you there.
Oh my.
I know. It's gonna take you for a while.
Take me for a ride.
That's gonna take you for a while. So you just want oak?
Hmm?
You wanted just oak?
Well, the
Like,
oak and the birch.
well, right. Like this big fella right here?
Yeah, but I would just go for the easier ones to chop down. Dun, 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 dun. 2 minutes and counting.
Feel what?
Night.
Dark?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 Snippets and snipes and everything nice. Welcome to the wedding. Something borrowed, something nice. Don't you dare wear it twice. Welcome to the wedding. Oh, it's definitely night now. Definitely night. Drop a bed, drop a bed, drop a bed, drop a bed. Let's go, go, go. Panic, panic, panic. Fucking nailed it. You did so good sleeping.
No, it's kind of
And
my forte.
never thought you'd have that skill. But you
Right?
nailed it.
I will tell you, I really couldn't take a nap today, so
Why?
I laid down for like a half an hour and just I had things on my mind.
Oh my.
So no nap for me.
No nap for Tammy. Well, it's a good thing you just got a nap.
I did?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Minecraft nap?
Yeah, we just took it to sleep. Should be all good and rested.
I shouldn't have to tell you, Robert, about the difference between
It sounds
you.
like you're gonna.
Dick. You are such a dick.
Your words.
You are a power dick, is what you are.
You heard it here first, folks. Dude swings the power dick.
No.
He's got that BDE.
I didn't say you swung your dick. You are just a power dick.
Potato, tomato, same thing. It's all the same when it comes out of a can.
Yuck. I hate canned potatoes.
Wait, is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds absolutely fucking horrible.
It's disgusting.
I did not know they... Although, I guess as disgusting humans, I should know that we can potatoes for some reason.
Well, I just ran out of axe.
Oh... Clearly you didn't have a very good axe.
Clearly.
Alright, well, let's gather up what we got then, and we'll... Was it not a,
About to run.
like, fancy enchanted axe? Diamond axe?
No, no, it was just a plain old
Oh,
iron axe.
Tammy.
Robert, you didn't make me one.
Why do I always gotta make it?
Because
I
you
waste
always...
more of my levels making your tools.
No, because you always say, how many levels do you have? Usually you say, how many levels do you got?
How many
And
levels
then-
you got?
Yep, which is not proper English, but that's okay.
Depends on if you have them or you got them.
And then you make me use my levels for my tools, which I don't mind. Because
I
it's
fucking
my
hope
tools.
not. You better not mind. Bust your ass.
Okay.
Serve
So
you
you don't
canned
bust
fucking
my
potatoes.
ass.
I'm sorry. It's past tense. I busted your ass.
Yep.
Alright. You got all your stuff gathered up?
Yep. All of it that I could find. Don't think I have anything out.
Can't believe you come out here with a busted ass axe.
You
Yeah,
don't
what kind
make
of
me one.
New World Explorer are you?
One whose spouse didn't make her one.
This
What are you
ocelot
doing?
just be steady killing chickens. What do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Heading back. Are you gonna live
Oh.
here now?
Stop.
Come on, foolish.
Do you have someone else following you by that name? Because I know you didn't call me that.
I think you know exactly what I did.
You better not have.
Come on, get them tiny legs moving. 2021. Parkour.
No.
Parkour. Parkour. Parkour.
I need to eat something. Just a minute.
We just had dinner.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
See? I knew you weren't going to let me catch a bird.
Catch a bird. I'll cut bamboo. I see you got seeds in your hand.
I do, but I... Oh, there he is. You love me, don't you?
That's what all animals say to their captives.
Captors.
Umericum, welcome to the stream. We'll just call you Frenzy. Phasey, sorry, Phasey. That's
These
a tough
poor
one.
people.
Umer Hakim. Hakeem. Dude, I'm fucking horrible with names. Everyone's gonna be Fred by the time I'm done with this. I don't know how I've even made it to this age in life.
By doing like my dad does and saying, hey, bub.
Hey, bud. Hey there, bud. That's why Canadians make it so long. Is everyone, hey there, bud. Hey, buddy.
And then he just calls women sis or hun.
Well, that's always the best way is hun.
Yeah, I know, because that doesn't...
Chicks dig that.
Yep. I've never met a chick
Oh, shit.
yet.
My inventory's
What?
full.
I've never met a chick yet who didn't just really adore being called hun or sweetie
You right.
by a stranger. How much of this stuff do you think you need?
Well, I just had already chopped all this.
Oh, okay. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 5.5 stacks.
Perfect. It'll go well with the 4 stacks I'm carrying. Back home.
Don't be... You gotta wait till I'm... Hey! I almost can't see you there.
I'm the biggest thing standing here.
No, you're not.
Your bird ran away. He's dead.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't see a thing that said the bird died.
The bird died.
Let's go. I really don't think he died. Oh, you wrote it in there, you dick.
Oh, that was great. Oh,
I
hang
thought
on.
at first...
I need a time code.
I thought at first you killed the bird and that's what it said.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
boy. Killed the bird. Bird's dead.
I thought it said you killed the bird.
The bird passed. When have you ever seen it say the bird passed away?
I don't know.
See, this is good practice for your WASD, for your sidestepping. It's a round
Why I'm
bamboo.
just following you with my mouse.
I'm just saying, it'd be good practice for you. Trying to level you up.
Hey, we want to try and get this chicken out of here.
There ain't no chicken in the boat.
I just killed it.
There ain't no chicken in the boat.
I just killed it. That's why.
You gonna right click on the boat or am I gonna take it off with you?
I thought I did right.
Now
click
there's
on
a
the
chicken
boat.
in the boat. Oh hey.
What?
I gotta wait for your bird.
Well, I thought it was on my shoulder.
Hit F5.
F5.
Yep.
I just look like a ball of blue stuff in the boat.
Hit
Well,
F5 one more time. I'm trying to use your screen to follow the bird here. Turn your mouse to the right. Thank you. Okay, there's the bird.
Not that big a deal, Robert.
Do you beat
Just
the
keep
Ender
driving.
Dragon? We have not beat the Ender Dragon in this world yet. We're getting there. Turn your mouse a little bit more, please. Thank you. Actually, I'm
He's
gonna...
drowning.
No, he's not. They don't drown. We're gonna drop here, drop beds. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I'm trying.
Go, go,
But
go!
I can't see. I
You mean
can't see.
hit F5 again, dork. Now you're just looking at the sky. Now you look silly.
Well, I'm sorry. You didn't tell me how to do that.
Oh, homie, we got so many axolotls back at base. You'll see. We're heading there right now. Oh, hello, buds. Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Hey,
Hey there, bud. Come on, defend yourself. Hiya!
I am, Robert.
Karate should only be used for good. Stupid chicken. Alright. Come on, blue chicken. It's time to roll.
Okay, so now we're walking.
Yeah.
Zombie.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, wax on, wax off. See how I did that?
Yeah. I did. It was very fanciful.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to be scared, though. I don't have friendly fire on. I only use my powers for good. Yeah.
It'd be funny if I turned friendly fire on and you didn't know.
Turn it on.
You know I can't do that. I don't know how. I could make Nicholas teach me.
There you go. It's on.
Don't. Robert! You cocksucking asshole. If I die right here because of you, you fucker.
Ready? Yeah. Just kidding. It's already off. All right, let's go. Come on. That's what you get for having stubby legs. The base is pretty big. We actually, when we started the world, we found a one of the new lush caves, like almost right by spawn, and so we kind of took over that. So it's pretty big. The world's still pretty new though, so we've only got, you know, some stuff built in there, but it's pretty badass. You want one of these birds too, while we're near?
No,
The white variant?
no.
Oh, alright.
I have a whole bunch of those.
Might have to here head out the door.
What's the matter?
Well, because I don't think the bird will. Although he should teleport. But walk over to him so he gets on your shoulder. There you go.
What?
He sits on your shoulder, but your shoulder is like 2 feet below him. Because of the skin you got on. Yeah, it's really funny looking. Okay, he's in now.
Thank you.
I think they'll teleport, but I just not really sure.
It's really not that big a deal. I just would like to have, like, a menagerie.
A menagerie twine. Okay, so I started chests for all the different leaves.
Okay.
In the, what would this be, the second row?
Uh-huh.
Man, I'm gonna need to heal my hoe at some point.
Oh, you mean the third row?
Well, yeah, you're right.
Okay. I'd say you've got plenty of bamboo.
Until I start using it. Then I'll
What you
be
could use
out.
it for?
Well, scaffolding. Kind of whatever I want. Okay, and then you put the saplings.
I haven't gotten in there yet.
Okay.
Where are we putting zombie flesh?
You can put it in the drop chest, the one with the string. I've just been taking it down to the trading hall when it builds up.
Oh, okay.
Nope, no sports for me, homie. Not a sports guy. Especially not soccer. It's way too much running. Okay, so I'll give you a quick tour here. So you come down the stairs from our top part. We've got a little viewing area around our chest area here. Our son Kenny put in this see-through floor so you can see the lower level. If you continue down the stairs, this takes you to the trading hall / iron farm. We've got all our little workers here to trade with. Goes all the way around. You get the idea. Iron farm up top of here. Oh, there's an iron golem right there. Da, 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 da. I am Robert, also known as Nikon. Then that's my wife Tammy, or Tammy Tries Hard, as she's known across the internet.
Shut up.
But here's the axolotls. That's her aquarium for those. Smelting room. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to... Well, I might be out of buckets.
I have some buckets.
Oh,
You
you're
need
fine.
some.
We also have an iron farm.
Yeah, that's true.
Just the lava's ready to harvest over here. I'm going to grab that real quick. Been trying to keep up on it because I've been using so much of it. Alright, that'll work.
That one for oak leaves?
Yes. Second, you're looking right at it. That one.
Oh, yep. Okay. Sorry. To interrupt.
And then so if you head down the stairs here, we've got a little cute little enchanting room here. This is the library for all the books. Oh, what did I do here?
What happened?
We have a chest. Wait, I never moved anything there. We missed a chest.
No, because I put something, there was something in there. And I just figured you must have taken it out when you were doing your overhaul.
Maybe I did. What am I missing? Feather falling, frost. Oh, fortune. Oh, you know what? It was when the creeper blew up.
Oh,
He torched the sign. A little bastard.
well,
Okay,
there's nothing in there.
all fixed. Yeah, no, there wasn't. But anyways, so we got this will be where all the books come from the trading hall for making items. We got a little brewing setup in here. And then nothing up there yet. This is the frog pen. We got all three colors. Although one of our green ones despawned, but we still have one. I'll get another one soon. And then looks like this is a fishbowl here. Let's see, a little sleeping area. Another wart. You get the idea there. And then you cross the bridge. Obviously, that goes to the nether. Got a little bee farm. Cow farm. Chicken farm. Sheep farm. One of each color, naturally. Looks like all the shears are still doing good. Those automatically get sheared. And then this is where the colors go for the storage. What else do we got? Obviously a water elevator, get you back up to the entrance where we came in. That's the quick way to this spot. And then over yonder kind of opens up to down below. That's level 2 down there. Which our son Kenny's starting to do a build down here. I think he's planning on putting a castle like over in this area. But other than that, there's really not much down here. It's mainly just open cave. But it's quite large. We don't actually have a farm for the axolotls. We just have their little aquarium for them.
And I'm breeding them to try and get a blue one. I just
Yeah.
keep breeding them all the time.
But I haven't seen like a farm per se for them. But she collects fish and breeds them. She's been trying for the blue one, which is like ultra super rare. What else do we got? I got a little sugarcane thing built into the wall here. Nothing fancy. Wheat farm, which needs to be harvested. And then up here, I've got a little carrot farm. This guy here works the farm for me. Speaking of which, he's been trampling the farm, it looks like. Why you do that, mister? There, replant those. But the bees obviously pollinate everything so it grows faster. And then he harvests the carrots. Tries to hand them to him. They go, whoa, into this chest, which is full. Looks like it's time to go get some emeralds. That's the tour. Which is good, because I can fix my hoe while I'm over there. Tammy, come with me.
Coming, but down your leg, please.
Got her.
I'm coming with you because of I made myself a new axe and a new diamond shovel too.
Okay.
And I would like you to help me figure out what I want to put on them.
Okay.
So I only have 19 levels, so we're not going to get too far.
Well, so what I want you to do is pick out the books, and then I can help you finish it. So you said shovel and axe, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to get 2 mending books. You'll get 1 silk touch. We'll need to grab efficiency from down there. Oh, he blew up the unbreaking chest. What a dick. Damn it. There we go. Okay. So we'll need 2 unbreaking books and 2 efficiency. Alright. Down to the trading hall. Dun, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay, so what you need to do is you come to this chest. You'll grab emeralds and books.
How many? 3 books?
You need 1, 2, 4 books.
How many emeralds?
Just grab that small stack for right now.
Okay.
Okay, using only right click. Only right click. You're gonna right click on the sufficiency guy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then that first book, right click that twice.
Efficiency 5. Okay, right click that.
Right click. Perfect.
Okay.
And then hit escape. Okay, and then unbreaking right here. Using only right click. No, not that guy. That's Featherfell. There you go. Right click
Unbreaking.
twice. Perfect.
Now, I thought you wanted me to have silk touch on something.
Yes, but you already got a book out of the chest upstairs.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Thank you.
And the silk touch, I always put on my axe.
Okay.
You can also, like, I typically have silk touch on my shovel as well.
Okay.
That's just a preference thing. It's
Okay.
nice because you can get, like, grass blocks. But also remember
Oh.
that when you break clay, it turns into a block instead of the balls.
Okay.
So, that's a preference thing. I prefer to have silk touch on both. But I had you just get 1 book out to do your axe. But if you want, do your shovel as well.
Okay. Okay, which one did we get the emeralds out of? This one.
Same with the books. Or no, never mind.
I only took out 4 books.
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay.
Iron Farm's just a rolling.
I
Love
know. And it is such a racket.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little loud.
So I'm gonna go down here where the anvil is. Is that correct?
Correct. You're gonna combine them in the anvil. 6.
Okay, so got the anvil and I've got my axe. And what am I gonna do? Mending 1 first?
It doesn't matter which order.
Okay. Okay, so then I've got
Efficiency.
put- Okay.
And then start with the unbreaking.
Okay.
Okay. And then do your shovel with the efficiency and unbreaking.
Efficiency. And unbreaking.
Okay, you're
Oh,
already out of levels. That's what I was expecting. Okay, so toss over.
mending. Okay. Sorry.
Fine. Toss over the 3 books, your axe, and your shovel. Done. Here. Where are you going?
I was going behind you.
Oh, it's done.
Thank you for using your levels to do that.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. Alright, level 24.
You're still level 24 after using all that?
No, 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 no. I'm looking at what height that floor is. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, this is becoming a path.
What you doing?
Making a pathway. Under here. Oops, dang it. Didn't really want cobblestone.
Is this supposed to be a path to your...
Yeah, it's gonna be a shortcut to the other side. Cause it sucks going
How
up
do
and
we
then
have a
all the way back down.
Yeah.
Okay, so 190. I'd like it to spit out 196, 197.
We have a spider in here.
There's still dark spots all over the place, Damie. And he came up from down below. Look at the dark spots down there.
I do not approve.
Oh, I don't think he really cares. He's like, you know what? I'm a spider. I do what I want.
It didn't take you nothing to get that over there.
Nope. Alright. So now we need all this stuff here. And dun, 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 dun. do we have a stone cutter at?
Hang on, Haley's calling me.
Alrighty. Just got a
Hello?
phone call coming in.
So she's pulled over at a rest stop, trying to decide if she's going to get a hotel for tonight or try to drive through the rain. Save the severe weather. She's in Akron.
Ohio?
She said she's not a good driver in the rain and she's not a good driver at night. And she said, so being a good driver in the rain in the nighttime, you know. So it's kind of giving me anxiety.
Can you just say she's gonna get a hotel though?
She hasn't decided. Oh, god damn it, god damn it. There's a creeper coming down right there. And I can't get to my arrow fast enough. Oh, I got him.
That was me.
No, you got him then.
You said you
Sorry,
couldn't
I
get to your
tried.
arrows, so I ran in and got my arrow out and destroyed him. Some MLG.
I tried. Oh god, I can see why. Holy shit. Balls. It's dark as fuck up there. Just am concerned about her being at a restaurant or a shitty hotel as a female by herself, because it's just not safe.
Well, I mean, which one do you want? Her in a hotel
Well,
or her crashing her car?
neither option is a good option. What would have been nice is if she would have left earlier this morning so that.
No, because then you have to get up early and plan ahead. Fuck all that. No. Bad choice. Bit of the old andesite. Ah. Oh, good.
Well, I was thinking that's just what we need. It's just exactly what we need.
Perfect. Makes me think I don't know, you know what? Let's have this one sitting. Alright, so then we just need... Oh.
What's the matter, honey?
Yeah, I'm having some inventory management issues here. I really miss having shulker boxes. I think that's on my list for the weekend.
What?
Ender Dragon, then the end. Get shulkers. By the end of the weekend, that's what I would like accomplished. I have access to Ender Pearls now, so I can find the end gate. Make that shit happen.
No.
Be more polished and more deep slate tiles. Polished, then tiles. Tiles. I believe I didn't use any bricks. I sure didn't. I want to start now.
Oops.
Dun, 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 dun. That point when you realize that you have an iron farm
Yep.
because you don't even bother mining the iron ore anymore.
Well, and when it came to me is when I was using up lanterns willy-nilly.
Oh, right.
And then I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what I mean? And then I said to myself, oh my gosh, it doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's gotta be solid. Shoot, all those have to be solid around that thing. There. No, this goes to absolutely nothing. So... I have to figure out. I don't know if I want to close that off or not.
Can't I just die here on the beach with my fingers in the sand and the water at my feet? Can I just get some relief? Everybody falls off the tip of their tall talk. Don't come and talk to me. I ain't trying to see fear reflections in my rear view. Deflectors in my purview coming after me. Got some issues with my worldview. I ain't not the king. I ain't trying to be king. Crowns ain't the way to bring love. Soft touch, hard hands lead to backwards endeavors. These mans really think they worth can be summed up in a measure. Singing, bitch, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. I get it. You gotta hold your shit up to a measure. Did that, been there, done now. Out and on the run now, but just can't get away. Driving in the dead night, kind of highway signs by headlight, cranking up the Mac to Marco and treating it like medicine. On the coast out in Gualala, running from my problems, staring at the water like an answer, living on it. I ain't living honest. Honestly, the way I've been acting a fucking problem. To clean up my act ASAP, but the water looking rocky. That last round fucking cheesy, but you cheesing while I'm talking. As long as you be smiling, I'll be fine with all my awkward. Yeah, fuck you if you isn't. I got this view here by the ocean, you just got your petty.
Okay, we're... Magma cream. Alright, I gotta go break some blocks here.
Wrote this in the kitchen of my mom's new house. This is me in best edition, but there's better coming out. I came out when I was 18 and my mom kicked me out. Now I'm sitting in the kitchen in a brand new house. And it's funny how it all panned out. Almost like the man upstairs got it all planned out.
And maybe, depending on
Right now, this is my moment, I'ma seize it, it won't all fall down.
length of time to do that,
Dark days I spend in my sleep.
may also plan on the Wither this weekend.
Been a hard thing to find something that I could believe in, but with that water
Then we can get a beacon too.
life is not a problem. Problem what you make of life so solving. If you don't open doors, they bound to keep revolving. So bust through. Fuck all of everything they say. Trust you. That's the way you make it.
Thinking about
Want to. If I die right now, I'd be at peace.
going all the way down
Water sitting at my
to the bottom of our little caving,
that'd be fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
Coastline, there's no
kind of off to one of the sides, so it's not like, you know, directly in the center view of everything, but setting up the beacon down there,
full or empty, that's a choice. Put my ear out to
because then it should, I think, with the range, cover almost all of our base for when we're working. What you looking for?
I'm talking to Haley.
Oh, gotcha. Thought maybe you fell asleep at the sticks.
Well, she's gonna stay in an Econo Lodge. and leave in the morning.
Well planned. Well planned indeed.
I don't think it really has a whole lot to do with planning.
Oh no, it's so not well planned.
No, I don't really think this has so much to do with planning as it does to do with weather and everything else.
No, but I mean, she knew how long the drive was. She should have left earlier so that it wasn't going to be late when she got home anyway. That's the planning I mean.
Did you drop a block?
Hmm?
You dropped a block down here?
Better?
No, I just didn't know if you needed it for what you were doing.
Oh, all I'm doing is converting a bunch of deep slate to cobble deep slate. I had mined a ton way down deep a long time ago with Silk Touch before I realized that regular deep slate can't be turned into anything.
Oh no.
Has to be cobbled deep slate. So I'm just converting some of it. Cobbled deep slate you can turn into all the gorgeous tiles that I've been using. Regular deep slate can only be used by itself.
Gotcha.
Which I don't understand, but oh, it's nighty night time.
So why did you have the beds like this?
Hmm?
Why did you have the beds like this? Like 1, 2, 3 all together?
Oh,
I mean, I don't care. I just wondered.
I just had set them down. I need to find a chest for all this shit.
You could put them in here like that. I don't care. I was just asking a question.
I get that. Oh. What you working on?
Nothing.
Oh,
Just kind of trotting around. I turned all the hay or the honey into honey blocks, and I turned all the honeycomb into whatever those other blocks are.
you didn't want to build anything?
Mm. I don't know what to build now.
Oh, well, alright. You got a fortune pickaxe on you? Or a regular pickaxe? A non-silk touch?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I do, I said. Why?
I was gonna say you can help me with this real quick, but it's not a big deal. I'm really just breaking blocks.
Just break them?
Yeah, if you want to help with it. Just with a non-silk touch.
Yeah, this doesn't have silk touch on it.
Da 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 da. Alright, last bit. There we go.
What are you turning cobblestone back into stone?
Yeah, because we're starting to run low on stone. Or lower on stone. Alrighty. Well, from the sound of it, I think we have reached the end of this evening.
What do you mean by from the sound of it?
Well, because you said you're just wandering around. And so,
Yep, I don't have a plan right now. Just, I'd like to go find some tropical fish, but I'm not going back down all the way. Holy shit. That was a nightmare. I do like the library though. I like the observation deck part of it.
yeah. And you better cage this dude up. He's a fucking animal.
Which dude are you?
Me. I'm the wild animal.
Oh, you are.
Yep.
Well, how is that?
Like a cage beast.
Now you just said I should cage you in, and then you said you're a caged beast.
That's right.
So you're already caged. You need 2 cages.
Yeah, that's how badass I am.
Okay.
Should take a look at my license. It says bad motherfucker.
Interesting.
Where's that aquifer at? Is this it? Yes, I believe it is.
Where are you?
Somehow in a block. Don't know how I managed that.
In a block.
Yep.
Are you stuck?
No, I got myself out, but somehow I went to place a torch while going up a waterfall, and the torch like glitched me out into the block. I don't know, pretty wild shit. There's the aquifer. Dun, 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 dun. The blue tree. I see the blue tree. You do be loving his doors and gates and fences and stuff.
Yep.
Bam, 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 bam. There you go.
Well, you found some that really scared me of where all those fish came. Well, thank you.
I turned on the cheat code where they just swim in buckets now for you.
Uh-uh.
Right into your inventory.
Oops. Why is there a bucket floating around?
Oh, is your inventory full? Hang on, I'll come back for him.
Wait. Okay. Now I just have a bucket of water.
Okay, so I don't need to come back?
I've got 2 spaces left in my inventory, so I must have sucked it up already.
Oh, okay. I gave you 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's some that I've already caught, so thank you.
Hmm? Doom, doom, doom.
What?
Oh, these bees in the carrot farm got this
Mhm.
motherfucker hustling.
Probably not sure he likes it, huh?
Carrots are growing so fast. I mean, he's just whizzing back and forth. It's good shit. Alright, I'm gonna go unload these carrots and then we can hop off. Put you in the old Betty Bye.
What's bedtime already here?
Looks like it.
Okay, I'm working on it.
I was just trying to reset my spawn. My dude
Oh,
just
shit.
hopped right in.
God damn it.
What are you doing?
Trying to shut this door before the frog gets out. It's fine.
There's no beds up there.
I'll just throw him.
that's posted you. Soon to be on posters posted up like the older dudes. Now we aging like fine wine, how we supposed to do. Peep the shade on the timelines, this time posted cool. Shit is lacking.
And on that note, peace the fuck out.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.